All right, gang. Sorry about that. I don't know what the heck was going on. YouTube was giving me some fighty answers. And I don't want to get into a fight with YouTube. Not today. I got better stuff to do. Anyway, so here, let me quit this. I have Final Cut open from yesterday. Let me quit this and get it out of my way so we can get started. Anyway, today is Q&A day, but actually I got some work to do, so I'm going to do some live work. It's not anything drastic or difficult. I'm just setting up a program, and yeah, I thought it might help somebody else to see this. And I'm also going to take the same thing that I'm going to set up here, and I'm going to set it up in. Why did my brain just go dumb? I'm going to set it up in Apple Notes too, just to show you that it's a possibility. But yeah, let me build a couple scenes real quick and then we'll get started. But in the meantime, if you have questions about anything content related, by all means, drop in there and get it twisted. Today is for me, not just today, this last December, especially because I'm gonna be gone for like a week and a half. Um it's actually all right, let me fix my brain. I'm gonna be gone for a week, but by the time you rush to get things done before you go, and then 2 days to come back because international. That eats the other half a week. So technically, I'm gone for like a week and a half. And as you know, the end of the month will be the holiday season, so it can get a little bit sideways out here. Okay, so a couple of stuffs. Bicky, you know what? I just I had the most crazy idea, and it's so stupid that I don't believe that neither one of us thought of it. So I'm gonna tell you. And you know how honestly, over the last couple of years, all the interfaces that I've played with, I will say that the DLZ is probably my favorite. Um, it's the screen is big. It's real easy to get in and press these buttons. Um, it's just easier to control. Like even setting up a quick mix minus. I can put it on a whole bunch of channels, not just the main ones. Anyway, it's a brilliant configuration, right? Super dope. But for some reason, and I haven't, reached out to my friend at Mackie yet to find out why it's a pain in the butt when it comes to Discord, but it is. But then it dawned on me, we spend a lot of time fighting that for no reason. And I tell you why. Listen, look, this is just sitting here. And right there is the little wee USB C hole. All I have to do when it's time for Discord is pick this up off the shelf and go like this. Okay, now we're ready for Discord. And when I'm done with it, I can go like this and put it back on my Wii desk. So I'm gonna stop freaking trying to fight the damn DLZ and just use my USB mic. And not to mention, I have others. I have like these, right? These work pretty fine for Discord because we're in Discord. Like we're not trying to win an Emmy. We're trying to hang out with the homies and get ish did, right? So even something as simple as these Mackie headphones or the Air. I mean, literally on the shelf here, out of your purview. Let me grab another. Wait, just knock shit down. I have another USB mic, right? Up top there, I have two more Samsung USB mics. I have a Comica USB mic. I have the DJI and the Rode Wireless Pros and a couple other things. I mean, like we're over here fighting for our right to party, and yeah, it's one of those things. It's kind of like the way I think of it for us sound guys, right? We're when you go to set up the mics for the drums, what do? You use multiple mics. So why we spend hours banging our head and looking crazy and old about how the hell this is so dumb. This should not be a problem. It's not. Like, look, look, listen, right? Just plug it in. I can plug this in and clamp it to the table real quick. I can even clamp it to the same freaking what you call this thing? Mic arm, you know, with a couple of super clamps and then plug it in USB and be done with it. We over here beating ourselves up. Here's one that you guys probably haven't seen. You know about this? This is my Octavia. It's a Russian mic. Right. I could actually just plug in the MVX2U. Right. I was thinking about that too, Paul. This is a really, really quick way to do it. But taking this off is kind of a pain in the butt because I left these rainbow flags on there for you. No, but I could just unplug this, slap on the MVX2U and plug it right in and be in business without having to, even grab a whole nother thing. So yeah, that I might do that as well. Anyway, this is my MK12, MK012 to be honest. This is a really dope directional condenser pencil mic and it has changeable condensers. So yeah, I have enough mics. Let me stop fighting. Let me stop fighting that because it's just crazy. It's just crazy. Actually, Bicky, that MVX2U is actually pretty dope because it's small. But I mean, any tiny interface like the Shure one previous to that, what is like the MV5 or like even the shitty little Belkin. Look, I could even just plug this back in because it doesn't take up very much space and it has a cord of 20. So because it has a cord of 20 and I'm really not going to use it for anything other than Discord, I don't need the other buttons. I can hide this. I can mount this behind the monitor, you know, and just plug in mainly the additional microphone. Oh, wait. You guys just put me on something. Hold on. This is old school right here. Let me see if I can find something on the old Amazon. This is old school, but this might just work. And I might have one upstairs somewhere. Oh. All right. Let's see. N-O-G-X-L-R-O-T-Z-E-R. See, they automatically show me digital. Do you know what the analog means, Amazon? Yeah. See, this is the answer, bro. This could be the answer. Something super tiny like this can put it on the desk, right? Take the outs and feed it to the Mackie, and then take the other out and feed it to something smaller, and yeah, just solve the problem right there. And I know somewhere upstairs, I don't have this brand. I never even heard of this brand. I definitely have an analog switcher somewhere upstairs because we used to use them in the radio station, right? Here's a really, really small little bear, right? So basically, what an analog switcher is like you guys remember when we used to print and the printer was a pain in the ass? So what you have to do is you had the little RS-232 switcher. Let me fix this. I don't know why it's bothering me. It shouldn't bother me today, but it is. Anyway, you had a little RS-232 switcher, and what that allowed you to do was pick between the inkjet printer, or I'm sorry, the what do you call that thing? The dot matrix printer and the laser printer. Basically, this is the same thing, right? So I could put this microphone coming into the Mackie on like one, and this microphone going into some smaller interface on two. So when I dip into Discord, which is being a pain in the ass, because for some reason it does not like the Mackie DLC, which makes mechanically no sense whatsoever. But sometimes in tech, it ain't worth fighting. Like it's really dumb to fight this for the hours that I put into trying to figure it out. And here is a simple as $50 solution, and you can probably find a simple output, right? Yeah, like Bicky said, right? You can just run it through like the DBX or something, right? The 266s is not the one we're always talking about. Let me show you guys real quick. DBX 266, and I believe he has an XS. So this is a dual compressor, dual gate. So it's similar to the 86, but actually this one doesn't have like the compander. But yeah, you can just, throw it in here and simple. Simple. Like it's kind of crazy. Didn't even think about it. As a matter of fact, if you really want to get, I don't know how this would work, but if you really want to get real jiggy with it, you could probably take the output and just use a RSS, a TRS cable and feed it into something else. So, um, pretty legit. Let me see. Why is Luis paging me? Uh oh, I done did something stupid. Luis, why are you paging me? I'm curious because unless that's an old message that finally came through, but it says 8:12, which is 3 minutes ago. I'm curious. Anyway, you could just call in and be like, "Hey, this is how we do it." Anyway, so I just thought about this, but yeah, it seems like sometimes we should just dip back to a simple ass analog solution, which would it might be right. Yo, you remember Todd the old dot matrix Christmas banners everybody used to make, or the Snoopy? Wait, that was a 6-6, Biggie. What I did? Are you sure? Oh yeah, I did. My bad. This is the one. Sorry. There it is. There it is. Man, when you go to any nightclub, any radio station, any portable gig rack, there's one of these stuck in somewhere. So, yeah, there you go. It's super simple. We'll make our life a heck of a lot easier. Anyway, I only saw this Noble Knob Sound brand. I'm sure that if I walk down to my local music store, there's a couple of more. Here's a passive 3-in-1. Uh, yeah, seriously, we could solve this problem for like 50-ish bucks. Like this looks like Behringer, but it's really hard to tell by that picture. Oh, it's Duck Audio. Yeah, super simple. That would solve the problem, and give you a fat mute button, right? Oh, that one's not for XLR. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, this is easy, man. I could wire one of these suckers up myself if I felt like doing all of the work, but it'd be easier just to get one. Yes. So it was a simple problem to a simple solution. Kills, you said you were having audio trubs. What kind of audio trubs are you having? And again, you're more than, if it's easier to explain it, you can just dial it in and then we can make it work some kind of way. What does it do, Victor? All right, so yeah, I don't know what it is, but it's something about the DLX creator. Shut up, Sammy. It's something about the DLX creator DLZ creator that just absolutely hates Discord. And we have no understanding as to why. It doesn't make sense. I mean, it shouldn't matter for what it is. I mean, it's getting the same system. Wendy, hi Wendy. Wendy must be new around here because why? Absolutely. Hey Wendy, check this out. It's tail air. Okay, maybe it doesn't like my fingers moving that fast. Here, let me show you. Welcome to the family, by the way. Let's see. Hit OBS start. Boom, ticka, boom, ticka. I've been having this tail air for about 3 months now. Yeah, it is a killer mixture. I'm not going to put it down because Discord is stupid. I don't think it's its fault. I really don't understand what the heck it does or why. But you know what? I'm not even going to try to figure it out. I'm gonna just make it work. Why are you being weird? Here, let me try something. I should make sure I'm on the right Wi-Fi. That'll help. Ah, that's why. On the wrong Wi-Fi. Come on, I swear. At this moment, you meant everything. Come on, I need to do more, yeah. Come on, I was just seeing if Miss Eileen was going to show up. I do know it's Irene. All right, anyway. So, Wendy, here you go. This is the tail air. And if I hit this button here, see, like, it'll just go rotatey over there. And then it'll rotatey back. And then I don't remember what I did with position 3. Oh, yeah, that's that. Looking at the Mackie and this mess on my desk. But yeah, this camera is quite legit. I can pull angles, like such, and then come back to the tight angle. Boom. So I really like it. It's really cool how it's set up. You can set it to do some autos. Um, Over here is where you get into your automatic modes. So you can I have it in automatic. You can adjust EV. You can adjust the focus range. If you put it in manual, you have full control over everything. You can flip the imagery. You can take the grid on and off. You have HDR. It's going to freak out for a second, and then it'll come back. So there you go. Let's see, you got a bunch of different styles that you can do in here. I don't really use all of that. And then you have automatic white balance. I don't never use automatic white balance. I use a color chart to white balance things so that the picture is pretty dope. I don't have playback because there's no card in there, but you have a bunch of AI features that you can set it up with, product showcase and all of that. And then you got gesture controls, which don't work for me because I have my hands upside down. But it's because I'm using it like this. You have the zoom, got dynamic zoom, direction flip, all of that works. You can have it for auto face exposure. I'm not really using it for that way. And you can set it up UVC mode, which means plug it in with just this. I'm not doing that. You can set it up NDI mode. I'm not doing that. But I am using the RTSP mode because to me, Victor, the RTSP mode is faster. And maybe it's just because NDI hates my 10 gig network. I'm not really sure. But that's just the way it is. And then, yeah, you can just get in there. You can set your video segmentations to how big you want the files to come out. I actually don't want them to segment, so I can leave it at 64 gig. That just means I have a faster SD card. If you have a slower SD card, pick something smaller because you can record directly to the SD card. And yeah, this is a really killer device. It is one of my favorite cameras at the moment. If I was rebuilding my studio right now, instead of having 2 full frame Sonys and an APS-C Sony, I would just buy 3 of these. It could be way cheaper than just one of the full frame Sonys. So yeah, I absolutely love that camera. All right, so now Keely said something. Let's investigation her. Boom, boom, boom. There's got to be something in a digital record encoding that Discord gets is messed up about. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it is true. And I think I'm guessing the DOZ can send 14 channels over that USB connection. The DOZ also has NDI audio, but Discord does not support NDI audio. Theoretically, I could put this DOZ down the hallway and have stuff plugged into it, and I can like mic the birds chirping outside, and I can bring it in. But Ecamm supports that. Doesn't. So what we were doing is we were using the Ecamm virtual mic, and then even some of you guys are like, even that's kind of wonky. So like, I quit. I got 12 microphones sitting right here. I got another like 15 in the drawer, and even the old school Samsung Q2U is right here in the drawer. So I give up. I'm not going to fight it. I'm just going to use a USB mic when I talk to y'all inside the disky. Yeah. Have I noticed the difference between the preamps? Nah, I don't really think for what we're doing, you're not going to notice a difference in the preamps. But it does require some trials. I did something yesterday, which I don't know how to explain it. Let me check, Victor. Paul probably blocked you because Paul. Paul is probably like, man, the hell with Victor's comment. Fired. Let me see if it shows up in my back end. Uh, no, I don't see any deleted comments. It's just you. Yeah. So, yeah, I think at the level that we're at, most people aren't going to hear any major differences. Um, yes, Ecamm brings it down to two channels. Yes, it does. Rafi, the to me, this is just me. The my voice, the wave is too thin. Um, I it is the wave one. Sorry, might fix my chair. The wave 1 and 3, they're Lewitt 240s. The Lewitt 440 sounds dope on me. The Lewitt 240 is just a little thin, but I have a weird voice, so I just it's just me. Like maybe the person listening to it wouldn't care left, right, or different, but for me, it's just a little too thin. Their software stuff is pretty cool, um, but yeah, I don't know. It's not a thing, but for someone that's not caring, it is a good microphone. Yeah, Bicky, we're in the same boat. I don't think so. Okay, so good question, Wendy. We all of us in the chat, pretty much, we're all Ecamm Live users. I say pretty much everybody, probably 98%, because I'm a community manager at Ecamm. So most most of these people are part of that family group. But if you have the opportunity to, this is really really handy. This app here is called overlays.uno. Write that down. Overlays.uno. And hey, they got a Discord server now, Keels. Let's go bother them. Let's go bother Mike, guys. Anyway, so you can come in and you can get some really cool uh, overlays, and they have things like scoreboards for sports and the whole 9 yards. If you look in the library here, you can actually scroll down and go to game education. Where the hanging sports? Why my brain cannot read? Why brain cannot read? Oh, my brain cannot read. Maybe they put it under game, which doesn't make no sense. Okay, that's not it. Scoreboard. There we go. He's stupid. All right. So there's all kind of dope scoreboard action in here, right? So let's do this. We're gonna make a game. Basically Doc versus Keeley, aka USA versus Canada. This app is so cool, by the way. All right, I know how to use it. Skip that. Anyway, so you come over. Here's your little clock. If you want to put clock, you can come in here and set the teams for home versus away. You can go to customize and throw in whatever images you want to put in there, and then you go to settings. So I'm going to show you how easy this is live. You legit just copy this URL, and then in my Ecamm program, there we go. I can just hit the little globe right here, and then paste the URL in like that. I always switch it to 1920 by 1080, but you know, you do you. It doesn't really matter, but it's just a habit, I guess. And then I put high res, keep running, and then I say add the widget overlay, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hurry up. What are you doing, we? Why are you not loading? Maybe we gotta turn something on. Let me put in. Okay. It's not loading. See, I should have just logged in. There we go. It should bite. Oh, that's nasty. All right, that was being weird. I'm gonna log in. I don't like when it doesn't do what I ask it to do. Wow, it's the first time I ever demoed overlays and it didn't just work. That's actually hilarious to me. All right, that's my setup. Let's go to here. Let's try this one. There we go. Copy. That works better. Come back to my widget. Widget. I'm going to just edit this one and use the same thing and paste it in. There it is. Ba, 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 ba. So then in Ecamm, I would just kind of collapse this box a little bit. And then you can make it bigger, put it wherever you want, move it wherever you want on the screen. So yeah, this thing is dope because basically what you do is you come in here and you could have somebody remotely keeping score, right? So assuming that, red is for Canada and Keely and I were arguing, it'd probably be something like this. That's about right. that's that's how she is. And then, if you had stoppage time, you could put that on. Like this one is based off of football, of course, right? And then you can go in here and adjust the times to do whatever the time frame would be, and then hit play. And then, it's just gonna do its thing, right? So it's super cool how you set this up. Let's do. I better do two. Man, you can't type. And it's just cool how it all updates on the fly, right? Like, to me, there's no easier way to do this. So, if you're streaming live from the camera itself, it doesn't have that because you're going to need some way to inject that overlay. But it is an amazing camera. I'm depending on how much I finish in my weight when I'm done packing for my Japan trip. I'm thinking about taking it to Japan to try to stream something live from the old Nippon. So I wonder which device and audio gets garbled if you're going from one of the number channels to the other device. So no. If we do it in the analog way, that will make it easier, right? Because we know we're just taking sound to sound. We're skipping all of the digital nonsense, right? I do believe that maybe it just doesn't understand what to do with all of those channels. And there should be a mixed down channel. But with Discord's inability to let me say select the DLZ's channel 13 and 14, then there's the problem. All right, so I'll give you a rundown how most of these things work. I can't say all, but I'm going to just say most. On here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4 channels, right? So you got microphone, video. We call this thing headset, sound pads. Yes, microphone, HDMI, headset, sound pads. That would be the 4 channels. Actually, I think it's 5 because you can add the other computer, but we'll skip that for now. Anyway, so let's say this is a 4-channel mixer. In most audio softwares, Logic, Audition, Pro Tools, whatever, if I were to pull up the virtual channels of this mixer, which would be 5 and 6, channels 5 and 6, which there's no buttons for, is the stereo mix down of everything. In theory, that's the way most mixers works. So when you see a 12-channel mixer, you go to Audition, Logic, whatever, and you set that up for channels 13 and 14, and that is your master bus, right? Not to be confused with the omnibus or a syllabus or a cannot bus. Anyway, so yeah, and I think Discord doesn't understand how to just read the last 2 channels of this mixer. And yeah, I could send them emails or send Mackie emails, but when I get done, I'll take a chop. We'll see what happens. I took a screenshot of it, but I was just saying I have to do 2 cameras on RTSP But oh, I see. Because yeah, mine is no. Actually, it's not plugged in with the with the Ethernet cable right now. It's cool. Boom. See, I thought you would appreciate that, um, umpire. Can you record? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Would I? No. Do I have my adaptations up in this building? Let's investigate, Todrick. The magic go bag of rock. I have a new one. I haven't moved it. Ow, finger. I haven't moved everything over to the new bag, but I have a new version of this bag with my name on it from camp. All right, let's go. Let's do what Todd said. Look in the magic go bag of rock. I don't have the one that is just SD. I thought I did, but I don't. So I'm just looking for the camera one. This is the camera one. And in my pocket, we're going to pray I have the old phone. I do. Okay. Now we're going to pray that the old phone has battery. It don't. All right. We're going to skip that. We're going to do something different. If the old phone don't have battery, I guess I should plug it in right quick. Brains, brains, brains. If I had a brain, if I only had a brain. The wireless charger is going to take forever. Here's how you do it. You stick in one of these. Cool things for your bag. Everybody got these at camp. If you didn't come to camp, not my fault. Go buy some. Anyway, you pop this in here like such, and then you can take the USB-C like such, and then you can charge this. Okay? Not my fault. I told y'all to come to camp. Y'all's hard-headed. Matter of fact, I'm going to move it over here so it's out of my way. Out of my way, Peck. Out of my way. Let that charge for a split second. Well, he's super stupid. Anyway, I'm going to show you guys the answer to Todd's question in the nuts shell. So, we're going to take this camera and we're going to take a reader. Do I have a little reader? Wait. Yes, he said video. Okay, I had to double check. Easy peasy, cover greasy. Let's go with this should work. Nope, wrong side. Damn it. It's hard work. There's USB. Boom. So I can plug this in. Here's the USB. Right? So that works. I guess my first thing about the SD card is why would you, when you can literally buy a 1 terabyte one of these for like $80? So I'm just saying. Whereas 128 gigabyte one of these is $50. 128 gigabytes, 80 bones. I'm just saying. Why? Why would you do that? Anyway, Luis had this conversation with me a little bit ago. Now, here's an SD reader. I'll just use this one. This one should work. Oh, you stupid. Oh, you stupid. He has more adaptations. Can this work? Oh, yeah. This one is exactly, I don't need this. This one is exactly correct. Okay. So, take this SD card, stick it in the slot. And then squeeze the Blackmagic Camera app button, and we'll see if it shows up. Hit settings. And then I want to go down to... Why can't I read sideways? Camera, audio, monitor, media. I want to save clips to files. And then back out of here. Look for my untitled. That's my SD card. And then I say open. It's right there. So now I can go back to the camera and then try not to drop this. Let's see. I want to flip the camera. I never flip the camera. See, this is why this is so silly. Oh, there it is. Hit lens. And then I'm going to hit front. Hey, Todd, I am recording directly to the SD card because you asked me to. I don't know why in God's name I would want to do this because this SSD hard drive is faster and cheaper. So what are we doing with our lives? You can buy a 512 one of these for $50. 512 one of these is bigger than a 128 one of those. I'm just saying. Just throwing it out there, pimp. It's your world, Santa Claus. You do you. Stop. Okay, it's writing. It looks like it has finished writing. I can yank this out. Whee! Let's pop it into the old Mac Studio. Mac Studio. Come back to hither. And then the magic bag of stuff is in my way. All right, we're going to pop that dir. And we're going to be like, what? Make sure I don't have any naked images on this SD card. Here is the fillet. You can see right there. There's the fillet. Let's drop it to the desktop real quick. Boom. Don't copy that floppy. And then let's bust out a new send. Hey, Todd, I am recording directly to the SD card because you asked me to. I don't know why in God's name I would want to do this because this SSD hard drive is faster and cheaper. So what are we doing with our lives? You can buy a 512 one of these for $50. 512 one of these is bigger than a 128 one of those. I'm just saying. Just throwing it out there, pimp. It's your world, Santa Claus. You do you. See, me and Louise had this conversation because somebody made a video that goes, oh, you can record to an SD card. And I'm like, but why? At Costco, they sell a 2-pack of these pieces of crap. They sell a 2-pack of these for like $80. One 512s. I'm just saying. So by the time you buy the adapter from Apple or a USB hub, you're going to drop $30 to $40 on that. And then you're going to drop $40 to $50 on the SD card. So just get an SSD. And this can't break the SSD card. You'll break it, drop it, lose it, something. Just saying. Just saying. That's live. Wow. We did it. Todd asked the question and we proved it. The aux is for front of house mixers, normally not for streaming mixers, but yes. Oh, Japan. Speaking of Japan, I have a 20-hour layover Japan on my way back from the Philippines. Dude, the airport is glorious. Which airport are you laying over, Victor? I will tell you what's dope in there. Yes, the Mixdown channels, 100%. But I am. See, Todd, you already got it. You already got it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Oh, you want to use the Tilted Nano with the Blackmagic app? Dope. Hans, there it is. Happy holidays to you and the fam. Good to see you. Gretchen, the hat is everything. I love it. Oh, sorry, Sammy. This is why I keep Sammy around. Wait, I still didn't find out from Luis why he was paging me. He didn't say. I'm curious. I wonder if that just came late. Oh, no. Am I in the wrong channel somewhere? Why is Luis not here?
Oh, holy my goodness.
Did I land where I was supposed to land? Yeah, I should. It looks like I'm right. Maybe YouTube accidentally posted 2 different lives. Okay, so let me put this away. Yo, this little kit right here is magic. This is where I keep my whoa, don't drop that. This thing is actually heavier than it looks, so don't drop it. So this is my I never remember the name, MVX2U, right? If you came to camp, I gave you some of these. These go everywhere. I every time I'm taking a camera somewhere, this comes with because you gotta check that things are level. Boom, right? Nothing worse than trying to fix crooked video. This is a godsend, right? It is a flash drive that can do either USB A, USB C. I did that backwards, but you know what it is. These are for when you need to plug something in your MacBook and it's kind of fat that it's going to block the other port. I keep two of these in here, right? Um, you guys got one of these. Be careful traveling with this at TSA. None of this is sharp, but TSA can be a-holes about it. So if you're going to travel with it, go early enough that if you have to go back to your check-in, maybe you can. Um, Actually, because you don't want to have to buy another one of these. These things are like 25 to 30 bucks depending on the currency exchange, but very cool. The other thing to remember, these little holes right here are so that you can keep spare screws if you need screws for your cage. But everybody that came to camp, I gave you one of these. You're welcome. Hope you like it. I use this one right here for scraping the resin because it just gets stuck in there and starts to taste nasty after a while. Inside the bag, what else I have in here? I have an additional SanDisk, which I am super scary about. This tiny little Ulanzi, get your camera screwed on tight. I like to keep it in there. About 57 Sony lens wipes are in here. Here's my audio cord bag. What's in the audio cord bag? Another one of these adapters, some USB C extenders, right angle changers, a DJ headphone splitter. Because I don't know, might be out there one day, and then Caleb might say, "Hey, let's go to the gym. Hey, this gym is boring. Can you play some music?" And yes, I can. I have my DJ headphone splitter, so we're good to go. Um, when you buy lights, they give you 3M stickies. Don't throw them away. We don't stick it to anything in your house that has paint on it because it's not coming off. But if you're traveling about and you need to stick a camera somewhere, you can slap. This will stick. This is VHB. It will stick the brick wall. And then when you're done, just be nice and peel it back off. Don't stick it to a painted surface that doesn't belong to you because when you go to take it off, it will rip the paint. Okay? Unless it belongs to the state. I didn't say that. What else we got in here? Keep one of these on deck. And the rest is just cables. And this one is TMI, but you should know. You have sanitation wipes from Fujifilm and a bag of tea because when you're working sometimes you need caffeine and it's light and small and it's in there. I also keep a spare toothbrush in here, but I need to replace it the next time I go to Marriott. When the hotel gives you those free crappy teeth brushes, I keep them in here just in case. Sometimes it's not even for the teeth. You're going to be out in the field, real deal in the field, and a contact's going to need cleaning or something like that. So normally, when you travel, Marriott or whomever will give you like a crappy little toothbrush. How did my camera get sideways? What in the hang? Oh, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Come back to the middle. All right, there we go. So yeah, just keep all of that stuff in here. This goes here. This goes here. This goes here. Boom, boom, boom. All lined up. And this also belongs in here. That's the main thing that goes in this big spot right here. And then that goes there. Yes. So you keep all of it in there and you're good. So this little loop right here, I throw a toothbrush because if you ever have to clean contacts or something, that's going to help. And I was talking to you guys yesterday about the tiny little but really fast. This is a 40 gigabit per second cable. These are worth purchasing if you want to record on your phone. Some cables do not allow your hard drive to work at the best speed. This is a 40 gigabits per second. It's made by some weird company like Ecamm or whatever. But I bought 3 of these. I'll show you it in a second. Really, really handy because if you decide to record with your phone, you want to have that. I'm leaving it out because I am using my phone today. Normally, what else goes in the bag, but when I'm in Garrison, I keep it nearby, is my color checker that also lives in here. All right, cool. Oh, the other thing that's missing from this bag, oh my God, he's really messing up. I pulled it out the other day. Let me put it back. I keep one of these in there. There. Now you know what's in my secret scroll bag. Let me show you this little thing right here. Let's come back and Amazon. 40 dBs. There it is. This brand right here. Reach me. There it is. $12. I bought 3 of them just to keep them on deck. Super, super, super handy. Let me see. Kevin, what is up, Kevs? I saw someone use command strip tape and attach it so it doesn't. Yeah, that'll work. Actually, that's a nice way to keep to be able to remove it. Oh, there he is. That's why. That's strange, Luis. I spent 30 minutes looking at your thumbnail. That's a good looking thumbnail, though. Hey, yes, it's kind of a toy chest. Oh, here, Rich. This thing is pretty cool. Let's do something. Let's do something. I like that. Well, let me keep checking on y'all while I do that. Pull this out, pop this here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. This is really, really handy to just carry it around. Oh, if you're going to Haneda, that's a smaller airport, but there's a new mall in Haneda. You are good to go. You're good to go. Yes, I do have my headphone splitters in there. Uh I do have my headphone splitters in there, and I do actually have a tiny mic. I could use the original Rode video mic. What's up, D Nice in the building? Oh yeah. Also cool to keep the tiny soap in there. Here's the reason why Sammy brings up a good point. If you get the tiny soaps from the hotel, they're good to have in there. Here's why. Sometimes this happens all the time. Say you're doing a shoot, and in the room that you're going to shoot in, there is a squeaky door. There is always a squeaky door. And what happens is while you're shooting these interviews, the next interview person has to come in. So they open the door quietly, but it goes, and that is obnoxious. You can take the tiny little soap and rub it on the hinge, and then it's silent. So Sammy is dead solid right. When you get the tiny soap from the hotel, keep one in the bag. Keep one in the bag so that you can deaden the door. The other thing I didn't show you in my bag, which you guys have seen me talk about, but for the new people, this is a hotel credit card with about 10 feet of gaff tape because it's easy. So you just stick it to the card, wrap around and around and around and around and around and around. I'm really anal. I took my time, so it's nice and clean. But this legit has like 12 feet of gaff tape stuck onto a little card. Yes. Good answer, Sam. This generation rules the nation with Persian. All right, we got this little wee guy here. I'm just going to see if it fits. Sometimes it fits, sometimes it don't. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Boom. There it is. It is connected to the SM7. Bravo. This cable is a wee bit short. Let me get a slightly longer cable. Joy's got nuts, and these mine don't. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. All right. Pop this on here like this. Just plug it in. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi. And then you put my headphones. I always put your headphones in your interface, people. I see this mistake happen so much. Yo, you got giant rolls of gaff tape for $3? Damn, that's good. That is good. Okay, so headphone this up. Ooh. Ooh, child, things are gonna be easier. I don't have the Motive app on my computer, but let me do this. I'm gonna hit that and then move Alfred out the way, switch to DLZ. Boom. Boom. How does it sound, Rich? Me, 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 me. All right, this is a wee bit noisy, but if I put the Motive app on my computer, I get some adjustments. I have it on my notebook, I just don't have it here. Sure Motive. Boom. 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 I'm gonna drop that. When the pimp's in the crib, y'all, drop it like a hard. Sorry. I'm having one of those days. Yes, we are having one of those days. I need to accept all of your stupid cookies. Yo, why do I need to fill this crap in? Just let me download the freaking app. You jerk. Here, this is what you do. Bob sled me at you.com. And then, yeah, I got all of these, pimp. You know what it is. No, I get all of those emails anyway. Oh man, you forgot a country. Let's do Afghanistan. U.S. We go U.S. Virgin Island. We there you go. Download for the music. Not that LD has any choice in the matter, but I'm going to tell her, please don't do that. I hate when software companies. Yeah, Rich, it sounds thin because it doesn't have the Motive on. I guarantee you that because there are settings that you can't reach from here, but once you said it, it's in there. Yeah, I know, Sammy, on purpose. Anyway, I'm gonna tell LD, please tell her company not to do that because when you're in a pinch, right? Like if you're on this in the road and you're doing something, you don't want to have to go through all of those steps just to get this. It's silly. It's completely unnecessary. Drop it into the applications. It should be a 5-second copy. Boom. You know how fast Alfred is? Like I just put it there and it already knows. All right, give it a second to load up. So it gave me a little thing. Do I want to open it? Why, yes, I do. Uh-oh, I just heard a little click. It's coming. Where are you? I have to make sure it didn't hide itself behind something. Let me close a bunch of windows that I don't need. That does happen from time to time. There it is. It's coming to light. It's coming alive. I'm alive. Yeah, right, right. It's a friction that I get it. Like when you're trying to capture that info for a new customer, but sometimes as a seasoned customer, and I have thousands, I mean thousands, maybe close to $30,000 worth of shore gear in my house, um, from many years of collecting and collecting and collecting. Like I just want the Motive app, pimp. I don't need to give you my information. I've been buying shit from you for almost the whole 50 years. You know what I'm saying? Well, not that long. It's more like 40, but still. There's a firmware update available. Yeah, let's do it. I think it's the right thing to do. Yeah, that's definitely going to make some noise. while I do this. So I didn't want it to I didn't want it to like start popping and making weird sounds while we were doing this. That would have been right tragic. So I had to switch that real quick before you guys got deafened. All right, it looks like it's back already. Oh no, it's not. Something's jumping to the front. Oh, I'm gonna show you guys that in a second. Anyway, come on. There you go. Oh, it looks like he came back. It's alive. It's alive. So now we have the Shore Motive app, which is prime for Discord. And I will come back to hither. That looks good. I have the most current version. We already did it. Um, Manchester United is popping off. All right, I got that. Go away. Beat it. All right, so here we go. One of the hold on. I have to do. Don't drown yourself. Me. All right, here we go. So, one of the things that you can do is do auto level. Let's see what auto level looks like. And I'm going to go near, and I'm going to go dark, and I'm going to go normal. There we go. That sounds better. And then yeah, see, I don't want the gain so loud that it's obnoxious. And then I can do the mix where I can hear the monitor versus the playback. And then these are presets, so you can save some presets. You can kind of set that up, right? I could go do the far mode again and give it a little bit more space. But you hear the room noise in far. Believe it or not, though, this is. Let me bring this closer so you guys don't have to crisscross your eyes across the screen. When I'm in far mode, watch and see if this green line here bounces any when I stop talking. Wow, it actually seems to quiet itself down. Okay, if we go to near mode, then that's going to bring it where you put it here, and that's going to slow it. I mean, that's going to lower it, but it's there. Um, and yeah, you get quieter because I have the gain here. But if I put the gain on louder, then now it's going to be loud. Oh, maybe I just hear the room noise. You guys might not hear the room noise. All right, so when I'm here, do you guys hear the room noise? Anyway, I don't know if I like this auto level because it's bothering me in my ear. So for me, I would come in here. I will set this to 52, just like I do the Roadcaster Pro. And then I don't need a phantom power at this moment. I will take the high pass filter, and yes, I want that on. Um, I will bring some of this bass down. Oh, you guys don't hear the room noise. Okay, cool. This is about right. That will help with some of the room noise. I'm gonna have the limiter there. Rich can hear the room noise. Paul can't hear it because Paul's 95, so fucking deaf. And I'm gonna crank the compressor. Now that's hardcore compression. The hardcore compression is good because it gives me a chance to sort of back out, back out. Right? Okay, so you can come in here and you can play with these settings. So for what it is, it's actually pretty good. The only thing that's driving me a little bit mental is for me, just for me, the headphone level is loud AF. So I guess I can do that and help chill that out. And that did. Yeah, there we go. I had the headphone level on mad stupid, so it was giving me a headache. But I mean, dude, for this thing to be this big and I could plug it into here and it sounds good for sure. You forgot the H pimp. So yes, I think this is incredible. It's incredible. Hercules, Hercules. And this means that the Discord problem is now solved. So when we jump into the Dissy, all I got to do is just pop this. And what's really cool is in here. There. And, so now I have this one ready to go, and all I got to do in Discord is just switch them up. So I can have this one. And then I can switch them up. Now, here's a good test for latency. People always ask you like what the latency is on the device. We'll see which is worse. You ready? Whichever one you hear comes out of first, and your ear might not hear it, but your eyes will see it on the mixer. Whichever green line is in the front is the one with the least amount of latency. All right, Gabe, we are here today to do. Actually, the latency is pretty good. They look actually relatively even. I'm curious to you guys what that sounds like, because to me, it seems as if the latency is pretty quick. It's pretty quick. Yo, yo, da dun dun. Oh my god. Oh, holy my goodness. They're both SM7. Oh yeah, this is a DB. No, this is a B. This is a B. This is a DB. This is a B. This is a Delta Bravo. Delta Bravo. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. I'm gonna have to listen to that later to see like how far the gap was between the two guys. But hey, there you go. There you go. Okay. Oh my goodness. Not the worst. It sounds like an effect. There you go. There you go, Luis. Man, I was gonna show you guys something else, but I kind of don't want to dial to. Yeah, I think that noise is coming from this one because this one is heavily processed. This one is only minorly processed. This has way more processing on it because of what's built into the DB. But hey, and you guys, believe it or not, my room is relatively quiet, but then also loud. There's a fan on the. Ooh, do not hit the camera. Oh my God. Oh, holy my goodness.
Oh, holy my goodness.
I just whacked the crap out of my camera. Anyway, there's a fan on the 200-watt light. There's also a fan on the HDMI box. What's it called? Deck link. So yeah. uh let's see. Everyone says that, Kev. I don't know, bro. I think they're close. Yeah, maybe a little bit, but
Holy my goodness.
oh, holy my goodness. Ay, ay. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, holy my goodness. No, you don't. You have never needed phantom power on the SM7B. The SM7B is a dynamic mic. Dynamic mics don't need phantom power. The mic is dope enough that you're not going to break it if you accidentally did it, but you don't need it. Oh, I know what to do. I know what to do. Boom! Tag shark, mother. Sorry, don't use that word. Tag sharp. It's tack sharp like inside. That's what this is for, by the way. This is not for you to get high. This is for you to focus. If you watch the video that I just made, then you're good. You do need phantom power with a cloud lifter, true, but that's not the SM7B. That's the cloud lifter. True. True. Glory is true. Yo, I'm not gonna do that. That's just too much work. But see, now you got me testing. Damn it, Rich. Mm. Oi. Oi. This is all Rich's fault. Oh, come on. Today, friends, don't have them both on, dummy. Today, friends, we're going to do something crazy. Man, always taking questions. B, for you, anything. Oi. Yo, what it do, Matt? Mm. There it is. Boop, there it is. Boop, there it is. Ooh, wow, look at that gain. The gain came back, yo. So this is not like a cloud lifter. This is a Soyuz. And what it's designed for is to make the sound warmer. Okay? But holy crap, that's hot. You can hear the mouse. It's so loud you can hear the mouse click. Hold on. There shouldn't be so hot now. Now it should be better. All right, so now here we go. This is the Soyuz. This is a Russian preamp, and what this is designed to do is to give you a warmer sound, right? So it's a launcher. It does bring up the levels, but sorry, Sammy. It does give you a warmer sound. So now I should be a wee bit warmer and a wee bit, nicer and top me your face there, So let me go roll them like that there. All right. So the gain is still kind of hot. I'm gonna bring it down because it's hot. It's a wee bit more. I'm gonna come down to like 30. I don't want it to be that hot. I want it to be like this hot. All right, that's a little bit better, right? So that goes to show you what the preamp can do. Everybody just talks about Cloud Lifter because people launch onto a single brand. And is a Cloud Lifter bad? No. Roger Cloud is a freaking genius. But trust me, there's about 50 different preamps out there. You don't you don't have to go and just get a Cloud Lifter because everyone says there's SE Dynamite. There is, all myriad sorts of these guys on the market. So you don't have to do something as psycho as, just stick to the Cloud Lifter because you might want a different sound, right? Or you're just looking for something cheaper. Actually, I have one more to think of. Hold on. I'm going to go get it. All right. For this one. Oh, yeah. Fed head. There you go, Kevin. That's another answer. I'm going to grab this one real quick. Let me switch back. All right, now let's do this. This is a Clark Technic. This is $35, right? Clark Technic CT1. This comes from Germany, and you can just, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to go and spend 150 bones on a Cloud Lifter. Is a Cloud Lifter dope? Yeah. But is that the only thing in the game? No. Fedhead's like $89. Um, for what you guys are doing for doing this kind of stuff, you probably don't need to buy something super psycho. Especially if the whole point of having this is to keep it gangster. You don't want to go through and have something super crazy. I'm going to turn the volume down on this just in case, and we'll bring it up slowly. It still looks good. All right, we should be active now. And we're going to slowly pull the gain up. And there you have it. There it is. And here's a whole different one. This is the less noisy than the Soya is actually. But the Soya is design is looking for a studio environment, right? This is a studio, but I mean, I'm not soundproofing the walls and things like that yet. So here's a smoother mic booster, the Clark Technic CT1, 35 bucks. And from what I hear in the Motive app, this sounds good. Freaking rich. This actually sounds good. So this barrel and this barrel together will fit in my go bag, and then I'm squared away. Like legit, you know you're squared away with these two barrels, and barrel full of monkeys. You can get business. So just the whole industry in our community especially is like mad stuck on the cloud lifter, and it's like, nah, fam, you don't have to go that crazy. I have a couple other preamps I can show you, but I'm done playing with that for today. But now that means, look, with this setup right here, fam, I can roll in the Discord and be like, "Hey, girl, what your name is?" Boom. Yeah, 100%. Yes, Fedhead is good. And actually, believe it or not, you can buy you can buy preamps like this super cheap used because musicians are forever broke. Musicians are forever selling their stuff. So check out Reverb or Facebook Marketplace in your area. You know what I mean? Let's see. Normally, Amazon doesn't always have Clark Technic. They a lot of times just don't be stocking it. This is the CM one. This is a CT one, but the CM one is the box type joint. The CT one is this what I have here. Boom. So yeah, 35 bolts, man. For the majority of the folks out here trying to get their little cast together and want a little bit of extra in their trunk, all they need is a CT1, $35. Oh, oh, because I accidentally switched. Sorry, Kevin. The microphones accidentally switched. I don't know how the heck. Oh, when I switch scenes, when I switch scenes, yeah, there you go. My bad. My bad. Ba, ba, ba. Anyway, Clark Technic CT1. Let's put this on the list, pal. Let me grab that copy, and then grab this right here, and then double copy, and then come down here, and then do a paste, and then boom. I'm on the right mic now, motherfucker.
Oh, holy my goodness.
Hey there. Hey there, LGL family. Just popping in to remind you of two super cool ways to stay connected and create better together. First up, have you joined Doc's newsletter yet? It's your golden ticket to exclusive content, insider tips, and a whole lot of positivity. Head over to createbetter.life to sign up. Trust me, you don't want to miss out, fam. And if you're craving more real-time interaction, our Discord server is where it's at. Join our vibrant community at docrock.live/discord. It's a space where ideas flow, friendships blossom, and fun never ends. So what are you waiting for?
That was slow. Oh my god, this guy got all the jokes. He's got all the jokes. Like, why do you gotta be like that? What? The copy doubled? Why? Hold on. What happened? Oh, I got it. That's weird. I didn't know that. So strange. Oh, I know why. I know why. This is here. The speakers are on. See, here we go. See, now you guys know. You guys figured it out, right? Normally, I I just have the DLZ on, but right now I have this open. The speaker is right there, so this can hear that, and so when you
Oh, holy my goodness.
what you hear is the speakers coming in here. So for everybody in the community talking about the software didn't do shit. Doc fucked up. The software didn't do anything. All I needed to do was to temporarily mute this.
Oh, holy my goodness.
That was dumb. There we go.
Oh, holy my goodness.
Right?
Hey there, LGL family. Just popping in to remind you of two.
You just got to know how to press the right. It's always the user. I know I switched the mics again, Paul. I did it with my own damn fingers. I legit did it. So there you go. There you go. So it's funny, but people just, it's just a matter of like, you must know your audio flow. And it's real easy to forget. I do it all the time, but it takes 1 second to fix. But what they do is go straight to blaming us. We ain't did shit. It's on you. It's on you. Oh, holy my goodness. All right. I had one of, frig that. What do you mean check the Ecamm levels? I had what did I do? I had why are you stupid? So this is coming through Ecamm according to my visuals. Well, so is driving, so is having a kid, but everybody keeps doing that shit. Sorry, man. Look, it was like this today.
Hey there, LGL family. Just
Oh, I got it. I got it. I got it. Channel 11 and 12 is also doing something. If I mute that, that one should have sounded better. That one should have sounded better. Oh, maybe this is why.
hey there, LGL family. Just popping in to remind you of two super cool. It's your golden ticket to exclusive content, insider tips, and a whole lot of positive. Create better.life to sign up. Trust me, you don't want to miss out, fam. And if you're craving more.
There you go, people. There you go. Okay, so yesterday in doing a demo, this is why I never use this shit right here. We were doing a demo with somebody, and I had to have the echo cancellation thing turned on. And when you turn the echo cancellation on, it kills the way this routes, right? So this is why I don't like using this thing. It's dope tech, but it's not, you know what I'm saying? So I think what we're doing, something in a demo yesterday, or I was doing something in Discord, whatever. So that's what this is for, and you have to like mess with that. But again, your mixer might not do that, right? For this mixer, it does. It's just the way I have it set up. There's also in here, as you see, I could pull just the. I believe this is the NDI version of it, and it should come through as well. Um, yeah, but it's what it is. You just gotta remember to press all these buttons. You know what I'm saying? His window got big. I don't know why. No. Oh, he's stupid. He's super stupid. All right, I'm done. I'm gonna stop messing around because obviously I'm over here with this second mic is messing up my brain. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it and then go into Discord real quick. And we only got a couple few minutes in Discord because I got to do class today and I got to eat. I didn't eat yet. That's probably what's wrong with my head. Yo, this is whack. Let me 86 that. All right, yes, let's pop over to the Discord. You guys know what it is. I will see you there, and boom. That had nothing to do with how to use Ecamm. Pause. So kiss my black ass. I'll see y'all on Tuesday. My head hurts. Let's go!